the only people on earth that are paying to be on earth. It's not free for us, but then every other things are just living life freely.
Exactly. We are the only species on earth paying literally to live. That's how you know something's not right. Imagine if the birds had to go to work to earn money to pay to be able to fly or some shit. Wouldn't that be ridiculous? But at the end of the day, y'all, we gotta start thinking.
They come home, feed their family, go back to sleep, and do it all over again the next day. Then you have people who have questions and they don't see the point of any of this, and they do not want to work because they don't see the point of it. They don't want to buy a house because they don't see the point of it. They don't want to get married.
Exactly. And that's so funny because in my previous video, right, where I made a video about a man building a house out of a tree, right? Out of a single tree, right? At the end of the day, y'all, the root word mortgage, mort means death. Like when you look it up, like a lot of our English language stems from Latin and these words have meaning. So that's why they make it extremely, extraordinarily difficult to pass down like a house from you to your kid when you die. You know? Like, so at the end of the day, like this whole system is a fraud, y'all.
Don't want to have kids because what's the
same guy using the same wood made a house for free, using the wood in the for free in the forest, right? That same wood people are spending $300, $400, $500, $600,000 to build a house out of the same wood. And if you do a little research, some of these new houses are made legit out of cardboard. They've been complaining.
That, my friend, is existential nihilism. It's the belief or the philosophical theory that there's no meaning to any of this. There's no meaning to any of what we're doing on a day-to-day basis. The routines we have, the work we're doing, the shopping, the eating, the fun that we quote unquote have, the accolades, the achievements. There's just literally no point. And then when those people who experience existential nihilism or temporary insanity confront those who don't, they're seen as crazy. And let me tell you something. The people who don't have existential nihilism, they're on the brink of it. They just have compartmentalized themselves and they put themselves in a box, into which they know that if they exit that box, they're going to lose it. They know the reality of it, but they just don't want to face it. And they know that the people who have come to terms with knowing what really is going on, they don't want to talk to those people. They don't want to deal with them because they seem crazy. Because who are you to question any of the validity of any of what we're doing on a day-to-day basis, our mere existence? How dare you? But when those people try to confront, I won't even say confront, but just like ask them, like, what is the point of this? Like, do you feel like there's a point? Like, you're never going to be the CEO of a company. You're never, and even if you do, what's the end goal? Like, what is it there? Where do you go from there? What are you going to do? Like, can you take that with you into your next level of higher existence and being? But they can't answer that question. They haven't even thought outside of that box. They haven't thought outside of the box of just getting up, brushing your teeth, going to work, coming home, cooking, cleaning, and going to bed. They don't want to think outside.
And it's so sad because a lot of people live like NPCs. And you should watch that movie. That's a good movie. It's called Non-Player Character. And it's just really unfortunate.
Because if they do, they're going to go insane. They're going to lose their shit. And thank you for getting me to 100,000 followers. I really appreciate it. You guys.
I really pay all this motherfucking money. I paid $2,500 a month to live in this place right here. I live in South Florida. Right? This iguana is experiencing the same apartment that I'm living in, the same balcony, for free. Man, got me thinking. We really the only species that pay money to live on the free earth. All of these materials that got made, all of this shit came from the earth. It's completely free. It's completely free. And we pay to live on this earth. That's what I'm thinking. if I could have like a superpower or something, it would be like influence or something like that. If I could get 60% of the people of the United States population to quit their job or strike on their job, just like how them union workers they stopped working at the ports and shit.
And that's why I'm gonna be honest, ladies and gentlemen. Like, hello, I'm done paying rent. I'm done paying these goddamn bills. I'm done. Because this system is fake. So I'm going to figure out how I'm going to live for free. That's what this whole channel is about. So join my journey. Like I said, for those who've been following me thus far, my eviction notice, I have to be out soon. But we'll talk all about that. We'll talk about that. Let's keep
like
it going.
That. So because they wanted more pay and better hours. Boy, they did that shit about a week or two, and then immediately all the rules changed. Don't you think we could do the same thing in the United States? And this is harder. We talk about a union, maybe a couple hundred people versus tens of millions of people. You know what I'm saying? Millions of people. This is different. It's a little harder, but think about that. Think about if we all came together as one, as a nation united, for lack of a better word, right? And we all just quit our jobs. And we all just didn't show up to work on Monday. Don't you think change will happen? I do. But I'm gonna need y'all to be with me. I'm gonna need y'all to be, and I like my job. That's what's crazy, bro. I like my job. But fuck that shit. I shouldn't be paying to live on Earth for free. It's a free Earth.
Exactly. This is a free Earth, y'all. This is a free planet. It's time for us to wake up.
It's free. I say share this. We all should not go to work on Monday. And we should just, matter of fact, we shouldn't go to work the whole week. If 70%, I would even say 60% of America did that, they would have no choice but to pay us more. They would have because the economy was shut down. Just like it did in 2020 when nobody went to work, the economy shut down. That we could force that, and it could change the whole landscape of America. The hard part is I need y'all to be with me. I need you to tell your people, tell their people,
I'm with you.
You know what I'm saying?
Let's join them, y'all.
We can do that. We can make a change. But y'all, I can't do it alone. I need y'all assistance. Because we should not be paying. Or if we're going to pay, we should get paid more to live on this earth. Come on, man. Who with me?
All I said is I don't agree that we should have to work 40 years of our life. And I'm getting called lazy. People are telling me you're going to be homeless. People are also telling me I'm going to get fired. I'm a millennial that has been working since 2004 when I graduated high school. And it's messed up that you guys will come on here and talk to a hardworking man and tell him.
And it's sad because a lot of people are brainwashed. Remember, they did it so perfectly, the whole psychological programming, to get us from school to working slaves 9 to 5.
Grow up. Also, what did you expect? You shouldn't work at Walmart.
Today, as I drove my 14-year-old stepdaughter to school, we both sat quietly, bleary-eyed from the morning, until they said to me, "It doesn't make any sense that we do things like this." And I was like, "What do you mean?" And I said, "I have to go to school and work really hard so I can go to university. Then I have to go to university and work really hard so that I can get a job. And then I have to work really hard at my job until I'm pretty much like at the end of my life, until I'm like old and grey and my body stops working and my mind stops working. And only then am I allowed to relax. That is the only time that I am told it is okay for me to have fun and to chill out." And I said, that doesn't make any sense. And this is so demotivating. And this is the problem that we have at the moment in education. People keep asking, teachers are always coming on here asking, why don't kids want to do it anymore? Why aren't kids working anymore? It's because the kids of today don't buy the bullshit. When I went to university, I still firmly believed that if I studied hard psychology, I would get a job in something that I loved and I would do something meaningful with my life. But second year of uni, they were like, nah, there's no jobs in psychology. You'll have to do something else. Here we are, years later. No work in that field. I met someone the other day who had a master's in anthropology, and they worked in a barber's. They weren't even cutting hair. They were a receptionist in a barber's, older than me. This is the society that we've built, and we've gotten to the point now with the internet that children are rising up to it. Young people know it's bullshit, so why do we expect them to keep committing to the bullshit in the same way that we did? That was our fucking mistake. That was us getting screwed over. We shouldn't expect them to be the fools that we were. Fool me once, fool me twice. Like, they're demotivated because they see this for what it is, a fucking joke. They see that our society has been designed by arsehole idiots and they don't want to be involved in that anymore. If you want children to be motivated, give them something meaningful to be motivated for. Give them a future that they actually care about and that actually cares about them, and they will work their asses off. Because humans like to work. Humans like to work when it is meaningful, and only when it is meaningful. If you provide them with that, they'll do it. But we don't have that to give.
A friendly reminder that the only reason you're at work right now is because your parents were bored. They thought a baby would make their lives more interesting. Yeah.
I'm just so fucking tired of working!
And I'm gonna be honest with you, I like my job a little bit or whatever the case may be, but I didn't go to work today. I needed a mental health day. I really did. Because working with high school kids, oh my goodness.
I'm tired. I just want to make money without working, without waking up. I just want to be making the money sleep and just wake up and just fucking travel. I'm tired. I'm fucking tired.
It's like Monday, I'm tired. Tuesday, tired. Wednesday, tired. Thursday, tired. Friday, I'm tired up until...
She got work is the new slavery. Girl, yes, it is slavery when you really think about it. Because the majority of us, we only make enough money to pay for our necessities. Food, shelter, maybe some car insurance, some gas, electricity. Then after that, there's really nothing to save. Exactly. What did the slaves work for? Food, shelter. What the hell is the difference? Nothing. Besides, they got beat and we don't get beat.
Evening time. Then I'm off work and I have a lot of energy. It's just like, so I'm learning, like, people don't understand that work drains you, y'all. Work really drains you. Like, I don't care if you just sitting at the desk doing nothing. Just being at work is really like tiring and draining. It's like slave work. Like, ain't my ancestors did that already? I'm gonna work like a slave. My ancestors already gonna work like a slave already. It's just too much. Like, people understand we as 9-to-5 workers need like an extra day off. Like, it don't be right that we gotta work all these days. I heard they could pass a law that we get a Friday or a Monday off. They should do that because we need them days off. Like, we be stressed. I don't care if we ain't doing nothing to figure. It just work just naturally just drains you. Like, why I'm here?
And ladies and gentlemen, I don't want to make this video too long, but at the end of the day, like, I make these videos because I want us to start opening our minds, because this system is a fraudulent system. And if enough of us open our eyes, we could truly make a change. I have a plethora of videos and I have more coming up, in which how other Americans are living for free or living off. For example, this one guy, right? He lives in Manhattan, right? In New York City. In the heart of New York City, and he only pays $300 per month. I have another video in which a couple turned a truck into a mini little mansion. They never have to pay rent ever again. It's time we start waking up because we're not designed to do this. Like, so start waking up, ladies and gentlemen. I wish y'all the best. Toodaloo.